The Abuja Archdiocesan Justice Development and Peace Commission (JDPC) and HAR cluster members has organized a walk in Abuja to create awareness and draw attention of relevant stakeholders on the danger of trafficking in persons. The roadshow was part of activities lined up for the celebration of the 2023 International Day Against Trafficking in Persons. The theme of this year is reaching every victim of trafficking, leave no one behind. CTV News was there.
For the Justice Development and Peace Commission (JDPC) of Abuja Archdiocese, the 2023 International Day Against Trafficking in Persons was an avenue to create awareness on the dangers of human trafficking in Nigeria. This roadshow on the street of Abuja by JDPC and her cluster members was organized to draw attention of the public to the dangers of human trafficking. The Director General of National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, Professor Fatima Waziri, has this to say on this special occasion.
The World Day Against Trafficking in Persons is meant to remind us, every one of us, of the part we can play and we should play in stemming and controlling the tide of human trafficking in Nigeria and across the world. I don't think anyone will consent to be exploited. I don't think anyone will consent to be trafficked. And one of the mechanisms that traffickers use is deceit. They use lies. They defraud you. They paint a perfect picture knowing that what is waiting for you is far from being perfect. So it's our responsibility to continue to inform ourselves, to continue to educate ourselves so that we can in turn educate others.
For many years, the UN Receive Blue Heart campaign has raised awareness and inspired action against human trafficking. The fight against human trafficking is unrelenting. Let's build a future together where these crimes cannot exist.
Some of the cluster members of JDPC bear their minds on the need to curb human trafficking.
Today we are marking the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons. And just like the theme of this year, 2023 is talking about leave no victim of trafficking behind. We have to carry everybody along. And so we are trying to reach every victim of human trafficking by raising awareness and sensitizing the public about the dangers of human trafficking. The Archbishop of Abuja Archdiocese, Most Reverend Dr. Ignatius Ayao Kayagama, was in full support of collaborating and working with NAPTIP. And so even on the altar of God, he raised the red card in solidarity with NAPTIP and saying that all the congregation, everybody should join in working against human trafficking by supporting NAPTIP.
This walk, I believe in it because it's a really strong way of sensitizing people, letting people know the harm of trafficking in persons. A lot of people go into it without even realizing what trafficking is. They give out their little girls, little boys into labor without knowing that it is against the law for underage people to go out and work.
First of all, to create awareness of the evils of human trafficking, which is a new form of slavery, a modern age slavery, in which vulnerable people are either kidnapped or lured with promises of greener pasture, but have their rights deprived, and they work under inhuman conditions.
Today's event is a wonderful one. It's a way of telling the world that trafficking is bad, and trafficking has caused a lot of damages to many families. Before now, many people are not aware of it, but while coming out to showcase and to display this kind of program like this, they will come to understand what human trafficking is all about.
Whose baby has learned to whimper day long, hanged mouthful too soon of adult lies? Whose baby is in prison, lacerated, abandoned, annihilated, guilty of all count charges?
Traffic is smash out, see them, grab them.
In Abuja, Tony Abba, CTV News.